Bruchen out of Purim Cotton, everybody. Just like to share a vort on the Parsha. The first thing that rings a bell, so to say, when it comes to Purim Cotton and Parsha Tetzaveh is the Maimer about Tetzaveh that the Rebbe was Magia for Purim Cotton, Tavshin and Beis. The Ramas about Tetzaveh, and there was Magia, there's 2 weeks before Chazayin Others, the last Mugendik Maimer before Chazayin Other. So just in short, that in the Maimer, the Rebbe explains the idea about Ata Tetzaveh, Ata meaning Moshe, Tetzaveh, not only as commanding, but rather as connecting, Tzaveh B'chibur. That Moshe Rabbeinu is the one that's Mekasher, Mechaber Yidden with himself. And that's the idea of Moshe Rabbeinu being called the Raya Mehemna, that he nurtures our Emunah, and he brings it into Opnimius. Like Moshe Rabbeinu in his generation, that he gave Yidden Das and Olokos, a feeling in godliness. The Emunah could be with Hamakif, and Moshe Rabbeinu's Inyan is Raya Mehemna to bring the Emunah into Opnimius. It continues that this idea is not only by Moshe Rabbeinu himself, but also for example, Mordechai B'Deirei, the time of Gzeiros Haman, when there was Gzeiros and Torah Mitzvahs, Gzeiros and Am Yisrael. So then Moshe Rabbeinu was Ma'ir, Mordechai HaTzadik was Ma'ir, Yidden to keep their Yiddishkeit, to learn Torah, and keep Mitzvahs. The Rebbe ties this in with the idea of Kasis Lamar, that says in the Hemshach HaPasuk that when the Yid is Kasis, it's broken from the Gzeiros that there are, being prosecuted. Lamar, that brings out his Atzim and Hashem. Mesiris Nefesh, in such a way. Mesiris Nefesh, especially in such a high way, that actually comes from the Etzem and Hashem Mash. And the Rebbe continues that there's another way of Kasis Lamar, which is even in the time of Le'udim E'Sa'ira, the Simcha of Sassan Vikar, based on Manasati La'Ester, even at the mile of his Hapcha, still a Yid is Kasis. What's a Yid Kasis from? What's he Tzibrochen about? So he's broken, he's Tzibrochen, that there's no Gila Lukos, and especially not the Gila Lukos that was in Beis HaMikdash, and of course not the Gila Lukos that's going to be when Mashiach will come. That's the Gila that's supposed to be. And from that, a Yid is totally Tzibrochen. Why is a Yid Tzibrochen from that? Lamor, because the Etzem HaNeshama is connected with the Lukos in an essential way, in an atzmizdik way, and wants that the Lukus should be begilui everywhere. And if it's not, that makes him kasus and ganzim tzibrochen. And that, to reach that level of kasus lamar, that's something that he has to do with their avodah, through their avodah, making up in their kaiches pnimium, feeling a way of kasus. That way they reach that. And that's connected with the Hemshach HaPasuk v'yikchu ilacha. That's what you then add to what Moshe Rabbeinu initially gave them. So the Rebbe says, on this alone, V'ata Tetzaveh B'nai Yisrael, Moshe Rabbeinu gives the kayach for v'yikchu ilacha, that a Yid should on his own be able to come to this feeling of kasis lamar, of feeling bad and hurt and broken, that there's no gila lukus. Just want to share 2 stories that illustrate this a little. One story is when Reb Shmuel Witten said that he heard from his mashpia Lubavitch Greinim that when there was a Rebbe Shab held a meeting whether to make about making the yeshiva. So the Balavatim, or by the attended the meeting, they said that they don't see how they can facilitate such a yeshiva with learning chassidus and everything for young Bachrim. The Rebbe Shab throughout the meeting, that's what Greinim told the Bachrim, sat with his right hand in his pocket and listened to everyone out. When everyone finished, the Rebbe Shab took out his right hand from his pocket and he said, "Mitafula Mesiris Nefesh," so we can have such a yeshiva. Meaning, with a whole lot of Mesiris Nefesh, we could facilitate such a yeshiva. So Greinim told the Bachrim, when the Rebbe Shab took his hand out of his pocket and said, "Mitafula Mesiris Nefesh," with that actually he gave the koyach, he gave the Bachrim, he gave the yeshiva that Mesiris Nefesh that's needed to have for Techat Min. So we see this idea of Va'at Tetzaveh, that Moshe Rabbeinu actually gives us the koyach for this inyan. On the last point, that even for the Avodah V'yikhu Ilacha, is still through the Va'at Tetzaveh, this is a story which actually the Rebbe said about himself. This was in the Fabringen of Yud Shvat, Tavshich Dalet, it was a Matzah Shabbos, and the Rebbe told an individual from Anash to say L'chaim. And the Rebbe said that on others, my dibur, my speech doesn't affect. On him, even my machshava affects. And he was a little puzzled, he wasn't sure what the Rebbe was referring to. And the Rebbe said that he means B'negei the beard. At that time, that Yid made a hachlata to start growing his beard, leaving his beard grow. It was on his own accord that he made that hachlata. It was a decision that he made on his own. And the Rebbe was saying that you made that really, what was pilot was the Rebbe's machshava. So we see again that even the avodah b'ikroy lacha, that a yid does, the koyach that comes from Ba'at Tetzaveh. Kapanim we should utilize the koyches that we have from Ba'at Tetzaveh, utilize the koyches of Ba'at Tetzaveh, and be done with this kasas lamar. We should be zeichet mismach gula legula, the gula mitzvah shlema. We'll have the Ba'at Tetzaveh, Misha bein the Rebbe, and only see Yisrael meira b'meinu mamash.